All right, bro, what we thinking for today? What kind of cut we doing?
Something like this.
Something like that?
Yep.
All right, cool. Let's get it. All right, YouTube, you guys saw the picture. So as you can see, he kind of got like a mushroom top right now. So we're going to start off with scissor work. I don't know if you guys got a good look at this client's face, but I think he looks like that actor. I think his name is Pedro Pascal, I think. I want to say that's his name. The dude that was on Game of Thrones. But anyways, we're going to cut the top. And I'm basically just evening it out with my shears. I dampen his hair a little bit. And I'm just pulling sections and trimming it. So since he had like a mushroom top, we have to connect the sides to the top. I'm going to do this by just pulling sections like this and just simply clipping it with my shears. So as you can see, I'm making like a tight guide, but I'm kind of relaxing it when I pull the hair back. And once we drop it, it's going to be completely connected to the top. That's usually how I do the connection of the top to the sides. And I just follow that guide all the way over. Now, if you guys saw the picture that he wanted a fade that was connected. So if he would have told me he wanted it to like hang over, I wouldn't have just done that connection process. I would have just simply did the top with scissors and then pinned his hair up like this. So we're gonna start the fade. As you can see, I didn't see this when I first combed his hair out. He had a bald spot right there. It's kind of like a cowlick. I think he got this from just going too long without a haircut. It's not his fault. It just happens sometimes. Sometimes the hair just grows in different directions and then it just creates cowlicks. You ever notice when you went a really long time without a haircut, sometimes you can like almost create a cowlick. It's weird. It's weird how hair works. Beautiful, but it's weird. So I'm gonna debulk with my 4, and then I'm basically creating the base for this fade. So remember, he wanted his C-cups. He told me he wanted his C-cups a bit natural, kind of following that same shape. He didn't want them super curvy. I forgot to include that in the consultation. I didn't get that on camera. But he wanted them more natural. And for those new watching, what C-cups are is basically the curve near his eyebrows with the hair. That, you see that slight curve right there that I'm near right now? That's his C-cups. So he wanted that just to follow that same shape. So this side's done with the fade. We're gonna shape it up. So we're gonna keep the C-cup natural. We're not gonna like push it in. And for his beard, I told him I was gonna trim it a bit and he was cool with that. I trimmed it with my 3-guard, levers closed, and I'm basically going against the grain. And we're gonna fade in the beard to the rest of his hair. We're gonna connect the fade to the other sides. We're gonna do the same exact steps. Now, when you take this guard that I'm using right now and you go up into the top, it's gonna fade right in to that scissor work that we did. I used to like not do the scissor work first. I used to do it last, but now I'm learning. It's just better to knock it out the way, because then you already know what length you're fading into. Shout out Dre Clipper Hands. That was something he coined. I'm not gonna steal what someone said. I'm gonna give them credit. So shout out Dre. This side, same thing. This side was a little bit easier. I feel like this side came out way cleaner. And just notice the scissor work that I did. Look at the shape of the hair that kind of falls down. He didn't want to go for that disconnected look, so we kept that shape. So same thing for the C-cups on this side. And remember, the picture that he showed, the hairline wasn't hanging over. So I again consulted him during the haircut. Like, hey, you cool if I, take some length off the front? You want your hairline to show, right? He was like, yeah. So no enhancements on this one. I didn't even ask him. I just didn't add them. I feel like it would look weird on him. You guys gotta have that haircut IQ to know. Certain people can, like, he wouldn't look that good with a super crispy hairline. That wasn't really the look that he was going for. He was going for more like just a clean fade, the shape of the hair. You feel me? You guys gotta know, not everyone's coming for a sharp, you know, and this still came out very clean. Like, look how clean it came out still. We're gonna shape up his beard, following the natural line. Connecting the line to the other side. Now I ain't gonna lie, my client started sweating. It's really cold in my studio, but sometimes the lights, he's a first time client, so sometimes the lights can, you know, make people sweaty. So I ended up turning on the fan. It's important to watch your client's facial expressions and things like that. Watch, like if he starts sweating, you know, even if he says he's not hot, just go get the fan, do something. My studio is AC powered, so it's always cool. I always keep it at like 68 degrees, pretty cold. So I kind of went in and lightened his C cups up. I feel like they were too dark. They looked enhanced. I didn't really want that look. I'm gonna go in and shape up his mustache. When someone sweats, it will affect the haircut badly. You know, the hair was sticking to his forehead. That's why I kind of had to brush it. And people are uncomfortable when they're sweating. So you want to make sure your client's comfortable. That comes first, you know. Even if you're trying to get a video, you know, it's not a good look. So shout out Easy Blade. I actually used shave gel on this part. Wanted to go for a real sharp look on his beard. Natural but sharp look. And I'm stretching the skin. And we're going to hit his hairline too. The vertical bars and the C-cup. I'm going to stretch his nose. This part can be hard for beginners to hit the mustache with the razor. I only do the top with the razor. I don't really hit the bottom part near the lip because I don't want to cut their lip. I used right here some Moroccan curling cream, and then I'm going to use my diffuser. We're going to kind of set the hair, style it perfectly. I'm going to hit some shear over comb just to finish off that shape in the back. This is how he came in. He came in with a mop top, pretty much. This is how he's leaving. Nice, connected, clean, natural, blurry. This haircut came out super dope, even with the bald spot. It's 4. I'm out. Peace.